He became an instant hero a year ago, landing his plane on the Hudson River very famously without losing his cool or any lives. Now Captain Chesley Sully Sullenberger, author of the book Highest Duty, is retiring from U.S. Airways after 30 years, and he joins us exclusively this morning to talk about what's next. Sully, good morning. Good to see you again.
Hi, Maggie. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. I remember right after the Hudson River incident, you said that you were going to stay with U.S. Airways for a couple more years. Why did you decide to leave?
Well, the pace just hasn't slowed down as much as we expected as soon. You know, I think it's a testament to the enduring power of this remarkable day, this story, that we are still paying so much attention to it over a year later. And I'm very busy doing speaking. I have other obligations I've committed myself to, but most importantly right now is I want to speak out about aviation safety and the airline piloting profession. It's something I spent my life doing and I care very much about.
Because you're leaving an industry, Sully, that is so different from when you first started. Today, pilots aren't paid as much, they aren't trained as much, they're tired, they're working longer hours. Do you think that you can do something to successfully change that?
I certainly hope that I can. In fact, I feel an intense obligation to do that, to try. I feel an obligation to my colleagues still working, living this life. And Jeff Skiles, my first officer that day, and are both doing everything we can to make a difference in every way. And you're right, there are important issues coming up, and just in the next couple of months, about pilot experience and fatigue. And there are ways that we could make a difference. There's a Senate bill coming to the floor next week, S-1744, enhancing crew members' training, that would require that first officers, the co-pilots on regional airplanes and others, have more experience. You know, when Jeff Skiles was hired as a regional pilot before he joined U.S. Airways about 30 years ago, he had 3,000 hours of experience. And now, under this intense cost pressure in the industry, some new hire pilots only have a few hundred hours. This bill that goes to the Senate floor next week would increase that to 1,500. It would be a great first step to solve the pilot experience problem.
It sounds like you're going to be, as you have been over the past year, incredibly busy. Do you plan to take any time to just slow down, enjoy life a little bit? Maybe go fishing, which I know you enjoy?
Well, you know what? I'm trying to enjoy all of it, and there's a lot of it out there to enjoy. But you know, part of what is satisfying about this is having a greater voice, having a chance to make a difference in more ways about something about which I care so deeply, and I've spent my life trying to make better.
I'm sure you know, Sully, we've been covering the story about this air traffic controller at JFK who let his son and daughter talk to pilots. As a pilot, what would be your reaction if you heard a child's voice telling you that you were clear to land or take off?
Well, I would certainly be very surprised.
And that's all he wants to say about that. Captain Sullenberger.
You know, I've spent my entire career trying to learn all the facts and not speculating, and I haven't had a chance to look at all the facts. I wouldn't want to comment further.
No, I understand. And it's so good to have you here. Our best to your wife, and we salute you for everything you've done and everything that you will do for all of us. Thank you, Sully.
Thank you, Maggie.
All right.